We back.
Hey.
What we doing? Yeah, we raising kings. What she doing? Yeah, she raising the king. What they doing? Yeah, they raising kings.
Hey.
Raising kings.
Hey.
Raising kings. What she doing? What he doing? Yeah, they raising kings. What I'm doing? Yeah, I'm raising the king. Lady Love, what you doing? Yeah, she raising the king. We raising some kings. We raising some kings. Yeah. Raising Kings podcast.
And we back.
Yeah.
Like we never left.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
You already know what time it is.
That's right.
Yeah.
You are now tuned in to the Raising Kings podcast.
Yeah.
This is your girl Sassy.
And it's your girl, Lady Love.
And this is Hefe.
And once again, Jah Rastafari.
Jesus.
The Almighty Jah.
Right.
The Almighty Jah.
Where they at?
Oh my God.
But yes.
We in the house.
It's Raising Kings Tuesday.
Everything good?
Yes, everything live, ready to go.
Okay.
We all perfect. It's the app. The app on they done changed the air horn, so we don't got no air horns no more. But you know, y'all listening to the greatness. Y'all listen to greatness, so y'all don't need no air horns.
That's fine.
We popping.
We wanted to thank y'all for tuning in. We coming to you today with some great topics, some great discussions with the Squidard.
Yeah.
And then we got Jada Great back up in here.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We only have him for a limited time, but his presence is always,
welcome.
and
Right.
the energy is great. So it's great to have you today.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
So everyone, how has the week been going?
Exciting.
It's Labor Day.
That's right. It's Labor Day.
Exciting.
It is
One time
Labor
for everybody
Day.
who did not have to work, like myself.
Yeah, I ain't have to work either.
Yeah.
Is
One
it
time.
is it thinking too much into it to say that it should be Labor Free Day?
Labor free.
Yeah.
It
I
wasn't
think
labor free
so.
for me. I had to
It
work.
was not labor free.
Well,
you're a business owner,
yeah,
so
well,
You own your own business.
well,
You gotta,
that's
you ain't get no
different.
days
That's
off.
different.
So it's a 7-day-a-week operation.
yeah,
you know?
exactly.
We're talking about
Fucked
everybody
up.
else that's on the path
Right.
to get there.
Oh, to
Right.
get there? Okay, yeah.
Absolutely.
Labor free day.
Shout out to those.
Yes. So I'm a little buzzed as hell right now.
For real. Thank
You
you
got a nice
so
house.
much for the gifts.
You're a little lightheaded.
Oh, yeah.
I love it, love it,
done
love it,
kicked
love
in.
it.
I just brought a few vapes
Right. New
for the
hookahs.
Squidard.
The vape, yeah.
Basically new hookah on
Yeah.
the go.
Right. We not burning up right now, but we just
Exactly.
vaping.
Right.
It's nice,
Right.
sweet, tasty.
Yeah,
It's
me
sweet.
and
Real
Hefe,
chill.
we're on like a sugar
You guys
strawberry
are-
cookie type
you
flavor.
guys are environmentalists.
Yeah.
Yes, bless you, Hefe.
Thank you.
It's all that rain. This little tropical storm
yeah.
or whatever
Yeah.
that we got going on down here in
I like the
Miami,
rosary.
Florida.
They're talking
Oh,
about
thank you,
hurricane
thank you.
by. It's talking about hurricane by Wednesday.
Hurricane by Wednesday.
But it's not gonna affect
Yeah,
us
it's not gonna
down here in
affect
the
us.
south.
It's gonna go up into the Gulf.
Yeah.
So people up there in Texas and stuff got shit to worry about. But
Damn, I gotta call my sister. I didn't know that.
yeah,
Yes.
they turned it into a tropical storm this morning. And
Oh yeah, it was bad. It was basically like a hurricane.
Yeah, they saying that.
Out here today because it was bad.
They
Knocked
said-
my power out and everything.
They saying by
Oh, wow.
Wednesday.
I was out on the porch meditating and reading.
Oh no, I love this type of weather. This
Yeah.
booed up weather, but it just was like I ain't have no boo. So
It was a
Listen.
This is knock your back,
yes,
knock
this
your
is-
back out when.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, knock it back out, man. Hey, what is backed out Mondays or something? It's Monday, right?
Yeah,
Back-
knock
yes.
your back out. Knock your back out Mondays.
Yeah.
Back-
Back bait.
right.
What
Backed
is-
up- backed
Don't-
up
Your back
Mondays.
out.
Don't back.
Knock your
bay
back out Mondays.
Something like that. Yeah.
There you go.
throw that ass back Mondays.
For real.
That too. All of that. All
All
together.
that rain and stuff.
Baby-
We hope
baby
y'all
got
made
back
some
Mondays.
babies
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Baby making weather.
We skipped that. We could do the process, but let's skip the bit.
No
skip the
TP2.com?
No what?
No TP2.com.
TP2?
Yeah.
We could do
Am
all
I-
that.
Does
But
that say how old I am?
What
oh
is
my
that?
God. That's
R. Kelly.
Kelly. TP2.com.
he kind of got like a little bad
that?
rep right now.
Fuck is
Listen.
that? What's that TP2 shit? I don't never heard of it.
You never heard the TP2?
The
That's
Chocolate
the classic.
Factory.
No, yeah,
the
I've heard of it,
whole,
but I don't know what that is.
Ceiling fans, the whole Capricorn, the whole
Hit it
everything.
hard from the back.
Hey, throw
Roll
it around on the front. Hey, know you heard those tracks.
Yeah.
Dance
That's all
12
you need.
plays
That's all
what
you
you
need is the R.
want.
Kelly CD.
Okay.
Hey.
There you go.
If listen, youngins out there, if you like cougars,
Hey.
Get you a goddamn.
He said, "You like cougars?"
Get you
Whatever.
a goddamn R. Kelly CD and see what happens. Right?
There you go.
You know
Some
what
people
I'm
may
saying?
feel
You
offended.
like the milfs out there.
Hey, yes.
What?
The
Listen,
milfs.
people may feel offended
Well
about us
played.
really talking about R. Kelly because it's his whole pattern that he got going on now. But you
Yeah.
have to learn to
He
separate.
makes great music.
Yes, separate the
Yeah.
artist from their
Yeah.
personal lives.
Yeah.
You know?
Think
Exactly.
about how many great
can't,
hits
you know,
he made.
You bring them into your house to hear the music. You ain't really bring them in your house to
Exactly,
hear all this
they're
goddamn
personal,
business.
yeah.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Think
His
about
business
his
is his business,
music.
you
Think
know.
about all of his stuff. What it was that he made, the song that he made for his mom.
The man just a freak. He just a freak of the week, and
He
he just
is.
can't help himself.
He is, but
Yeah.
look at all the
That's what
great
I do.
hits, man. Come on,
He
you
did, he do.
cannot.
He definitely do have a lot of great
cannot-
hits.
Yeah, you cannot knock the hits.
Definitely.
Most
Music
definitely.
is music.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That's why I said I separate. It's a lot of artists that
The
their
man's
personal
music.
just
The
get on my
man's
nerves.
music is timeless in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely. And we were just talking about that, saying that a lot of these, not to knock the new school artists and stuff like that, or the new youngins getting their money, get your money, but it's not timeless.
Yeah, a lot of it. A lot of it.
So that's why you said you see all of these older folks passing away, like Aretha Franklin, and then
Yeah.
we lost Michael, Prince, Whitney, stuff like that. Like once they're gone, it's just like we're not
The
like
elders.
yeah,
Right.
we're not gonna have that.
But like I said, I know what I think. What it is just like the music just comes so fast and so quick.
Yeah.
I mean, when we were like, growing up with the music like a R. Kelly, that music like grew on you.
Yeah.
And like you
Right.
really
Yeah.
shaped and molded you. But the music now, it just comes so fast.
Because it was
every
all-
week there's somebody new.
Exactly,
You
and
know
then it
what I'm
was
saying?
all
Something new.
like stuff that you could really relate to.
Exactly.
Now it's put the perk in the drink. All them doing that same type of shit, and it's just
Yeah.
like,
Put the
nigga,
perk-
at a point you're gonna stop taking
Put
drugs.
the perk in the drink.
At a point you're gonna stop taking drugs, and it's just like you ain't gonna hear that no more. So
Right.
but hats off to all the artists, grinding, doing their thing. I salute you.
Of course.
Yes,
Let's
but
get into this
yes, we're gonna get
topic.
into this topic. Hefe, you gonna take the reins because this was your topic. But
That's right.
it's very fitting to what's going on right now.
I love it.
I mean, no, like I said, I was talking about it's about some people just don't need to have kids, don't need to be making babies, man. They
Yup.
just don't need to have babies.
So the name of this episode is
People who don't need to have no damn kids.
Absolutely, yo. Because what I seen, this little, I mean, it like hurt me to my heart. I was looking on, going on social media, and I seen these two
Parents.
two parents, giving their kids marijuana to smoke. I mean, it hurt me
Yeah.
to my heart, yo.
Yeah.
yeah, and it's just like
Super
they doing
sad.
the kids. It's like they're basically scholars to this shit. They
I'm
like blowing the
telling-
smoke
yo,
out their nose.
When I seen it, I'm not one for calling the police or doing none of that, but I was like, God damn, where's the 911?
Oh, yeah,
goddamn.
definitely.
Somebody do
Yeah.
something. This is ridiculous.
they caught their ass though.
They had no, they talking about giving these people like 45 years apiece, which I don't think they'll ever get that, but I mean, they need to sit down for a while.
Yeah,
they
the
need
black
to sit down
girl,
for a while.
She was like
Yeah.
zero and remorseless. The,
Oh,
the
man.
little Hispanic girl or
And you could
whatever
just-
with all the
What
tattoos
was,
and
what was
everything.
the
Yeah.
age? What was the age range?
Age,
I don't
the
know.
youngest was like probably like 6 months.
Yeah.
No. The parents.
The
The
parents.
parents,
Oh.
They was
21,
yeah,
25,
they was-
21 and 25.
Yep, 21. Yep.
I won't give
Young,
them no
man.
older than that. Because
And
the
they were
light
just
skin
passing.
one,
They were passing that weed around. Those kids were taking
Yeah.
that weed.
Yeah.
And it was something that they did that
On
it
a-
wasn't
on
the
a
first
regular.
time. It was a
Yeah.
regular thing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It looked like they were doing it to get the kids to sleep or something or whatever, but it was terrible.
Man, the way them
man.
kids was inhaling that, I don't smoke
Terrible.
weed.
It was like
but-
a 6-month-old, and she pulled the weed and it puffed it out through her nose.
Yeah,
I'm like what
they
the-
knew, like they've been
Crazy.
doing it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Unbelievable, man.
Walking around high.
Oh man.
Babies.
I seen it early in the day, and that thing was on my mind all day
It's
long,
tragic.
yo.
It's so
all
sad.
day
Like,
long.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
exactly why I'm a strong believer that kids do not be. I mean, I know that it's a lot of us that done been brought up, and y'all know good and well when we was brought up, when our parents or our grandparents or whatever was in the house or whatever, and they was talking, we was not allowed to be around the table.
Exactly.
I know it's a lot of parents that feel like, oh, I wanted to be a part of it. No. Kids are kids.
The kids need to stay in their place.
Exactly. They need to be separated from what it is that we're doing in our adulthood lives. You understand me? They don't need to be a part of that. They don't need to see what we are doing as far as in than smoking weed, drinking liquor,
Whatever recreational stuff you do
whatever
as an
it
adult.
is that the privileges that we have as adults, we don't need them wanting and feeding and, fiending for that type of shit when they 12, 13, 14, 15, even 16 years old. You got plenty of time for that. Right now, you need to focus on school. You need to focus on graduating. You need to focus on what's at hand, your future. You
Most
understand
definitely,
me?
most
Whatever
definitely.
it is that we doing, that don't have nothing to do with you. We grown. That's why I do not have my kid around whatever the fuck it is that I'm doing.
Exactly.
Excuse my French, but I just don't. Because it don't have nothing to do with him. You understand me? Certain things kids do not need to be a part
Right,
of.
right.
They do not need to see
I agree.
at
I
all.
agree.
They kids.
Let them stay in their own little kiddie zone, and when they become adults, they can have a clear mind as to what path they want to take and things that they want to do. Not to just say,
Exactly.
"Oh, well, I saw mom and dad doing this, so I want to do it too."
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know some parents feel like, oh, well, if they see me smoking weed or whatever, or if they see me smoking cigarettes, or if they see me drinking liquor or whatever, at least I'm showing them or whatever that this is what's going on. Or if I take if I show them what weed is like and what weed does, or if I show them what liquor does and what alcohol does to you, or such and such and such, let me be the first person to take that first drink with my child. Let me be the
Right.
first person to take that first hit with my child.
Bullshit.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Thank
Bullshit.
you.
Yeah.
You will never smoke weed with me. It's not that type of party.
Right.
No.
It's not that type of party. And I don't condone that, and I don't want that for you. I don't foresee that for you. I feel
Exactly.
like you better than that. You don't need to do none of that. If I decide to do that, that's my choice. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like that's something for you. I don't feel like that's something that you need to do. I feel like you should be better than that. I feel like there's other avenues that you can take. This is the era that I was brought up in, and that's what I choose to do. You don't have to do that because you see mommy or daddy do that.
Yeah,
You
there's
don't
other-
have to do that.
There's other
Right.
places where you need to apply your energy besides putting your energy
Exactly.
into smoking weed.
Exactly. Right now,
That's
you
real.
need to focus. That don't have nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Let me ask: at what age can they make their own choice?
I feel like my son will be able to make his own choices as much as he shows me responsibility.
Right. I agree.
It's not an age. It's just as much as he shows me maturity, as much as he shows me that he is becoming of his own man. He's able to, decipher between right and wrong and what he wants and what his path is. As long as he, if he shows me that he's being, a man about his decisions and he's, capable to make the right decisions or whatever.
He's being
I no
independent.
longer have to mold him.
Right.
He's being independent.
Exactly. I no longer have to mold him.
And
I
you
feel
know
like
what?
I feel safer with him making his own decisions.
In our communities, because we're all African American here, we're black,
Right.
Caribbean descended and whatnot, and it's like our families always, you 18, you can get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, okay, what if I'm not mature enough to be out on our own?
When I'm 18.
Exactly. So it's still a raising thing,
Right.
Right.
Until the child is capable to stand on their own and be like,
Right.
okay, all right, I feel like you're responsible now.
Right.
That's just like when you're buying them a car. If you know that the kid can't drive,
Right.
you're not gonna get them a car.
Right.
Right.
You're not gonna allow them to be on the road and,
Right.
and wreck out, kill someone else, or
themselves.
worse themselves.
Right.
So why would you just throw them out to the wolves
Right.
and they're not in the position to take care of themselves or make adult decisions?
But
I agree.
you know what I think? I think as you raising your child, you know what your child is capable of.
Right.
You may not want to admit certain things that your child might do or whatever. Like, he's just a dingbat.
Right.
He's not, he's not going to do what he's supposed to do the way he should do it or whatever the case may be. But you have some idea of what your child is capable of.
Right.
And even with my daughter, I mean, the oldest one, she went off to college or whatever. And like I said, she didn't physically live with me. She lived in New York while I lived down here. But she went off to college. When she came back, she would come down and come visit me with her friends. She would drive and she'll come down and come visit me. And of course, sometimes these kids, they get to a certain age, they always think that their parents are squares and they figure you don't know what's going on.
Right.
So she would come and she would have her car, and once I would just go right next to her car, I would smell marijuana in the car. I wouldn't say nothing. I would just wait to see if she was gonna say something, but she would never say nothing to me, or whatever the case may be. And then before she left to go back to school, I'm like, I hope y'all not driving this car out on the road like this. She said, well, what do you mean, Daddy? Well, I said, the car smells like herb, yo. Are y'all smoking weed while y'all driving on the 95? How do you know that? I said, as soon as you open the door, you can smell the car smells like a pound.
Right.
You understand?
And that's the thing, you can't hide weed.
Right.
So at that point, what do you do?
Yo, I mean, to be honest with you, at that point, when the gate is already open, it's just like if you give a kid if you never gave a kid ice cream or candy, it's like they never missed it because they never had it.
Is that?
But once you give it to them and they got it, they're gonna want that shit all the time. So with my daughter, I mean, I told her, I said, listen, this is not what I want for you. I'd rather you not do that. Like I said, I'd rather you put your energy into your school and not have weed sidetrack you. But if this what you're gonna do, and like I told her, I said, listen, I made my shoes already. I walked in my shoes. You got your shoes that you need to walk and make your own paths, and you figure out what you have to do. I'm gonna tell you, I don't really agree with you smoking weed, but I know whether you do it in front of me or you do it behind me, you're gonna do it to me. You're gonna smoke that weed regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and that was really it. She never does it in front of me though. She always tries to hide it, even to this day. But I know she smokes weed. You know what I'm saying?
She knows you don't like it. That's why she
right.
I guess.
It's not even that I don't like it. I just feel that she could be applying her energy. The time she takes to go get weed and put her money to the side to get rap and do it, she could be applying that energy to something else.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because I see that it's kind of it's sidetracking. You thinking more about weed than you should be thinking about finishing your school and doing other shit. You understand what I'm saying? But again, when kids get to a certain age, and these kids nowadays, like for me, I would never go and get weed and I don't know. I was raised differently.
Have you ever smoked weed before?
Yeah, I've smoked it before. I've smoked it before, but it wasn't something that I needed to do. Even when I was young. And listen to me, I smoked weed at a very, very late age. I was like in my 30s and I tried weed, and it wasn't like a regular thing. Like, oh shit, I got to go get some weed or whatever. Even
Right.
to this day, I don't need weed. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to smoke. Period. You know. So, I mean, with her, that's what she chose to do, is to smoke weed. But I would tell her all the time. I mean, you know, you ask me a question, I'm gonna give you the answer. If you don't ask, I'm not gonna really, press you on it. But I would give you my opinion and let you know. Listen, I don't think it's the thing for you to do.
Yeah.
But and don't get me wrong. It's nothing wrong with herb. It's from the earth. It's a plant that people will look at it and say, oh, it's gonna destroy your mind and all that other stuff. But I think some people, when they get, especially with kids, when you become an adult, you're independent, you could do your own things, and you got your own key to put in your door and do this and do that, then you do what you want to do if you think that's what is best for you to do. But I mean, that's just what it is.
Well said.
Agreed.
That's just what it is, man.
Definitely.
Some kids are just not ready. I mean, most kids, I would think, at a young age, 15, 16, 17, 18, man, you should be finding something else to do.
Oh,
instead
yeah,
of smoking
absolutely.
weed.
Absolutely.
But it's so glorified now, and now it's at a different stage now. These kids are not even at the weed stage. These kids is on perks. These kids is on lean. They're on all types of nonsense.
Right.
That's like ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
When I was being raised, we wasn't looking at. We was at the age where we didn't want to do drugs. We didn't want to do weed. Most of my dudes, they all smoke weed. I've been around marijuana all my life, but it was just something I just never felt like I really needed to do.
Yeah, that's me too. Cause I said, I've been
You know what I'm
around
saying?
weed for a long time. Like from birth. I remember my mother telling me a story when she had fussed my pops out, cause he's a weed smoker. Like nigga smoked like a whole pound a day by himself. So I guess one time he was rolling a joint, he dropped some weed. I probably was like maybe 9 months crawling around. I ate the shit.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
So weed has been around me forever. But I'm just like not into it. I mean, it's a good thing for some people. It keeps them grounded, and it keeps them in a good place. And the vibe. But for me, I just don't. I don't have a need or urge to do it.
A lot of people for a long time would always say, "Oh, weed is no good." Weed is from the earth. This thing been around forever. And at one point, the United States used to use marijuana. Actually, they called it hemp, They did everything with it. It was only until they couldn't monetize it and couldn't tax it and things like that where they, they made it illegal.
Right.
But they used to make clothing with it. They did all types of stuff with marijuana.
Some of the best clothes.
Some of the best clothes with hemp. I mean, to this day, I have hemp soap. I have hemp lotion. All types of things. So, I mean, it's a herb that is good for all types of things. You know what I'm saying?
It even has come as far as where they can extract the CBD component from it.
Absolutely.
So it's
I'm
like,
actually following the CBD
it's
page.
like, so
Yeah.
come on, you know what I'm saying?
It's helping people with epilepsy, helping people, especially with AIDS patients, to help them
Right.
to eat, cancer patients.
Yeah.
So it has a lot of
It's just
attributes.
infamous, that's all.
Right. A lot of attributes that help a lot of people in a lot of different ways. So it's really not bad. And I haven't heard anybody dying from weed, from cancer, and all this other stuff and
Say
things
that
like
again.
that. But you can hear, you can count on you can't even count on one hand how many people died of cigarettes and all
Right.
that type of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's crazy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like anything that evolves around them, the government that's able to create income or create
Right.
money for them,
Right.
they're gonna promote
They
it.
have
I
to.
mean, think about it. It's kind of, if you really think about it, I was looking at this dude on Facebook, and he was talking about it. He said it's kind of crazy. Look at the amount of brothers that was selling weed and doing all the weed selling, and now all of a sudden the government is saying, and the states are saying it's legal, and now the state is legally letting you sell it, and they collecting tax from it. So
Exactly.
what about all them dudes that
They're
was selling it
serving
and
time
doing that
for
and
it.
serving time, and all this time they serving for it, but now all of a sudden that the state and the government can monetize it and make money. Now it's all good. You understand? It's legal now. But what about everybody else? How about what all us young cats was selling it and doing that other stuff? What about us? What about them? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah, but that's the system that we in.
It's crazy.
And I'm in a position where I don't have any kids, and all of you guys have kids, so like I'm listening to you guys, and you guys know that I'm pulling all the stuff that I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds good. Yeah. I would kind of approach it that way, but maybe I don't know. So until you know what I mean, I get a little one. I have a plan, but
What's your
Well,
plan?
so you say so. Listen, so you don't have one, but I'm pretty sure if it came and you had your child, girl or boy, which way would you go with it? Would you allow them to? Would you talk to them about it? Would you just tell them go ahead and smoke because it's all good? Like what?
I'm that guy that teaches their child from when they're in the womb. Like you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like, and I'm just gonna let my shorty know like look, like I'm here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, and I can't see, you know what I'm saying, certain shit unless you tell me. So
Right.
if you need help, ask me for help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you
Just
want
like
to,
the
if
same
you
with
want to,
you when
if
you
you
was
want
talking
to,
about your kid
if you
want
want to, if you want to hear my advice and still make your own decision and see what's up, go ahead. And if you fall on your face, I'll be right here.
Exactly.
Certain things I don't promote.
Right.
And certain shit I ain't gonna stand for. But I'm gonna let you, you know what I'm saying, try to use the wings that you got and fly. I'm not gonna hold you down.
Exactly,
Right.
true.
Right. Yo, man, but like, I'm just going by like I don't know.
It's
Every kid is different.
It's not an easy thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I'm pretty sure oftentimes parents kind of get that line gets blurred with like, I want to be that rock for my child and I want them to feel comfortable. So it's like we kind of be like they friend a little bit. And then when they do some shit, we be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not your friend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
I don't know. I'm a little bit different. I'm pretty sure that I allow my son, I let him know, even from before he could even talk, speak, walk, that I'm not his friend. I'm not your friend.
That's not.
I'm not here to be your friend.
And that's not. That's not
And
a bad
I don't
thing.
give a damn if you like me or not.
That's not.
At
that's
the
not
end
a
of the
bad
day,
thing.
my thing is, at the end of the day, it's just me and you, bruh. It's just me and you were derived from me. So at the end of the day, you can make whatever decision that you want, but I'm gonna let you know I'm not your friend. So if you decide to do something that I'm not okay with, I'm gonna let you know. And it's okay that you unokay with it. Cause I'm unokay with that shit too. You understand me? We both unokay with that shit. So now what you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not okay with that. You know what I mean? If you of age to make those type of decisions or whatever, and you gonna do whatever it is that you want to do or whatever, yeah, I'm here for you. But at the end of the day, you already knew from jump that I was not okay with it.
Right.
You already knew that. I'm gonna be here when you fall, rise, whatever the case is. But from the get-go, you gonna already know I'm not okay with that. So hopefully, before me even saying anything, you already hear me. Like I keep saying this on every episode. I talk to my son because I wanted to be where he's in a position wherever he is. If I'm not there and he's in a position where he has to make a decision,
He'll always hear you.
whether it's good or bad, he will always hear me. He always know the right from wrong because he gonna hear mama. He gonna always hear, oh, no, I can't do that shit because my mama gonna be mad. Oh, no, I can't do that shit because my mama gonna beat my ass.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, if my mama would say what she would do. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like, he already know if I do this shit, damn. Am I gonna go home and get my ass whooped? Or if by me doing this, like, am I gonna upset my mom, sadden my mom? Am I gonna disappoint my mom? Because I don't want to do none of that. That's my queen. I don't want to do none of that.
To be honest, I think it's a win-win situation because oftentimes for me personally, the type of relationship I want with my kids, that's not the type of relationship that I had, and I turned out fine. So
I agree. Always, I say that too.
So it's a win-win. You know
It
what I'm
is.
saying?
I agree.
Because to be honest with you, Keisha, with a mother like you, I'll just, you know what I'm saying, my skills to be strategic will be better. My communication skills will get better.
I feel like that's what my son is.
My negotiating skills
Yeah.
will get better.
Listen.
Because I know the consequences.
Exactly.
Right.
I feel like
So
that's how my
therefore-
son
so
is.
therefore-
Listen.
so it's a chess game.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Chess
You understand
not
what I'm
checkers.
saying?
Yeah.
Chess not check. And I agree with that. Because let me tell you, I think my son was turning like 5. Ever since he turned like 5 years old, like I always ask him when he get from school, how was school or whatever. And since the age he was like 5, he been telling me every fucking thing I want to hear, bruh. Like everything I want to hear. Like he don't tell me nothing bad. Like I always tell him when you go to school, you need to learn, you need to listen. Don't talk to your friends. The only person you need to talk to is your teacher. The only time you need to play is when you outside. When you inside, if you have a question, you need to ask your teacher. Don't ask your friend. Don't ask your neighbor because they don't know what it is. And I hate to tell him they might be dumber than you, but I don't say that. I just say, listen, ask your teacher because she know the right fucking answer. Don't ask your friend, don't ask your neighbor, ask your teacher. Therefore, you won't get in trouble for talking or whatever. Like, you won't get in trouble for shit like that. So he come home and every time I ask him, how was school, he always say, oh, it was good. I was being quiet. I talked to my teacher. I did not talk to my friends. I did my lesson. I only played outside. Like, he tells me every fucking thing that I told him.
All in detail.
In detail. So I understand that. But at the end of the day, I still cry because every day, I always tell my son, every day, it never fails. I always pray over my son. And I feel like every parent should pray over their child. I don't know what religion y'all are out there in radio land or whatever it is that you believe in, what have you. But I feel like you need to, if you're not praying over your child, just, wish them the best.
Right.
You know what I mean? Wish them the best. Always tell them, always trying to uplift them or whatever, because you don't know what they battling when they go outside those doors.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So therefore, I just pray for my son. I pray over him, and I especially do it when he sleep and while he's awake. So he knows that I'm there and I care for him, and I only want the best for him or whatever. And I tell him, I drill him all the time. Like 2 days ago, Friday or whatever, passing, his teacher sent him home with some words finally, because I've been looking. I was gonna email her like, where's the words for this week? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Why he ain't got no vocabulary yet? Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? It's 2nd grade. Let's chop. You know what I mean? What week is it now? Like, come on.
Exactly.
What's up? So he finally comes home with the words for this week or whatever, and I'm like, okay, all right, what's up? I was like, well, how do you spell this word? How do you spell that word? And he was ready, just like midair, like breakfast time. You know me, I'm random as fuck. Random as fuck. Breakfast time, I asked him, how you spell this, how you spell that? And he was ready. And he knew how to spell each and every word. And guess what he did? He went to school and he aced his test. He aced his test that he had to take, his spelling word test. And I was super proud of him or whatever. And he told me that his teacher asked him, well, how is it that you aced your test or whatever? How is it that you learned your words or whatever? Like, how did you do it? What was your method or whatever? And he said, my mommy told me as soon as she saw those words that I needed to write them down 10 times or whatever. And I need to see them, say them, spell them, write them. Make a sense of it. Make a sentence of it. Understand the word when you seeing the word. Understand the word when you writing the word. Understand the word when you using the word in a complete sentence. I feel like parents are their first teachers. We are the first teachers. And I understand that when he goes to school, there's multiple children, and some are going to be a little bit smarter, and some are going to be his average, and some are going to be a little bit slower. I understand that. And as coming from a teacher point of view, I'm not a teacher, but coming from a teacher point of view, I have to understand that she's going to have to deal with all these different types of minds. You know what I mean? All these different types of children. So she's going to have to adapt to each and every one of them and teach them each and every type of thing, you know, in their own way where they can learn and adapt and grow and excel. But I can't 100% count on her. I'm not banking on her to teach my child shit. I'm so sorry.
Why is that?
But that's the truth. I'm not depending on her to teach my child shit because I wasn't raised like that.
Right.
My grandma didn't teach me like that. My grandma taught me how to read, write, tie my shoes, bathe my motherfucking ass. You understand? Be respectable, have morals. I learned all that before I went to school.
Okay.
Before I went to school. So I just feel like, you know what I mean? It's certain things that needs to take place in the household before they go to school. And we can't just depend on this one teacher to teach our children or our child who may be lacking, above average, or average to excel.
I mean, I completely agree with that. The teachers there to do their part, but we got a big part too.
We have to
be able to shape and mold our kids.
We have
and
to.
not just let some stranger shape our
Exactly.
kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you teach them
know
how to
your
read and
child.
write. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with you on that 120%.
You know your child. They are there,
Exactly.
and a lot of them feel a little bit. I feel teachers. Some of the teachers, preferably some of them who don't have no damn kids. Okay, speaking on the topic, some fucking teachers that don't have kids.
Not to hold you, Quee. I'm gonna have to slide up out of here. I gotta
No
love you and
problem.
leave y'all, okay?
No problem.
Oh man,
Thank you for having me.
We
guys.
appreciate you.
no
We appreciate you
problem,
dropping
Ja.
in.
Definitely,
You're welcome anytime,
definitely.
man.
Appreciate that.
Anytime. Bye, Ja.
Later, lady love, Hefe in the building.
All right, Ja.
See you later. Thanks for coming.
All right.
Later.
Thank you.
So, what was I saying, Hefe?
You were saying how you ain't gonna let no teacher just go head off and just take your kid into any direction they want to,
Right.
and shape and mold them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That shit starts at home.
Right. It starts at home because that's how I was taught. And a lot of y'all, you know, a lot of the teachers, like I was saying, don't have kids or whatever, so they don't know, you know, how to approach these children who have not been taught at home. And you know what I mean, they got to basically start from scratch with these kids, and a lot of the times they don't have the patience to work with these kids.
That's like I said, that's absolutely true, because even with my middle oldest one,
Right.
You know, they called me one time. They called me into school for them to basically let me know that if my daughter didn't pass the FSA, that she
Right.
was gonna get left back.
Right.
So I was like, okay, and you know, me and my wife went in there, and I was like, you know what they call us in here for? Basically, they're just letting us know for us not to cut up at the end of the year when they come and tell us our daughter is going to get left back or whatever the case may be.
Right.
So I told myself and I told my wife, I said, listen, we're not going to leave it up to them.
Right.
What I'm going to go do is I'm going to give my daughter every opportunity and every
Right.
chance to
Exactly.
win. So I went and I spent some money on a tutor, you know, over like $400 a month on a tutor. And she got a tutor and she passed that test with flying and the teacher was
Right.
surprised, like, oh my God. Like they really wrote her off like she ain't got nothing coming.
Right.
And like I said, we know our kids. I know my daughter's smart, but But I do know my daughter's very chatty. She likes to talk, and she likes to mind other people's business. And so while she's doing that, it's taken away from her work. That's just what she does. You know what I'm saying?
Socialist.
She's a social, but she likes to talk, and something's going on, and she's supposed to be taking care of her work, but she over there talking. That's who she is, because she does it at home.
Right.
Like I said, man, we know our kids, man. I mean, at least I would think you should know your kid. You see your kid in the house every day.
Exactly. You supposed
I mean, what my kid does inside the house, I know what she's going to do at school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if the teacher comes and tells me, oh, she's up there talking, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's doing this, I know this is what she's doing.
Right.
If the teacher comes and calls me, oh no, she's in the bathroom with some other kid or doing something, or she slapped somebody or hit somebody, I'll be like, no, that's not her.
Exactly.
She didn't hit nobody,
right,
because she's not that type to be doing that at home. So she's not gonna do that at school. And if somebody hit her, she's gonna run and tell first before she do anything else.
Right.
But the smallest one slap fire at you if you do something to her.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Teacher calls me all the time. She's in kindergarten now. Teacher's like, look, for her to be so small, she got such a big personality, and she is the boss in the house. She runs a show in the house.
That's
you know,
what's
the
up.
big one
It's normally
follows
the
her.
little ones. Yeah, it's normally the little ones
the big
that always
one,
take
the big
over.
one follows her. You know what I'm saying? She's more daring than anything else. You know.
That's how it is, man.
So you know your kids, man.
Of course, I definitely know mine, because
You know your kids.
he's not really like a kid that's going to really like cause conflict, or he very soft spoken too. So
Yeah.
you can't tell me that my son was doing this and my son was doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff, because that's not him.
Exactly. I mean, I'm telling you, you cannot come and tell me, oh, my daughter, my daughter was doing it. Like one time, one of the teachers called me. They called me into the principal's office, like the middle one again, and she was saying some kid went and told their mom and said she was talking about sex and this and that about sex, and we went into the principal, I guess the vice principal, whatever, called us in, and he sat there and told me the story. I said that cannot be, because she doesn't just demonstrate that at home. She don't watch none of that crazy shit at home like that. We don't allow her to do that, so that can't be. Because I said, so where you get the information from? Oh, well, it was the other kids. So I said, if you telling me it was other kids, then I'm not going by that. We can't go by what other kids say.
Kids, exactly.
Because kids can say all kind of stuff. If there was an adult that heard it, an adult heard her say these out her mouth, I don't care what the kid said.
Exactly.
Whatever the kid said and the mom said, the kid said that's that mom's business, or whatever the case may be. That can't be. Or whatever. He said, well, I just want to make you be aware. Well, I appreciate you letting me be aware.
Exactly.
But I know for a fact
that ain't my kid.
That's not her. And if she was like that, and I could see her in, watching certain things on TV and doing certain things, you could pick up on it, and you just know,
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Like, sometimes too, and it's like kids don't never really want to get in trouble. So if they could really point the blame on somebody else to get out of it, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But as long as, like I said, I know how my kid is and stuff like that, so nobody gonna tell me nothing about, oh, he did this and he did that.
And I'm pretty sure, as we were kids, we were all into, having different conversations and things like that. And, conversations may talk about that, but I don't think she would be the one initiating that conversation.
Exactly.
Now, if the conversation came up with some other kid and she got into it, that'd be different. But she's not the one initiating no conversation like that. And that's what they were trying to implicate her, like, oh, she might be implicating us. Nah, that can't be.
Exactly.
Because she's not demonstrating that at home, or even with other interactions with other kids and other kids being around her. We've never heard nothing like that. So why all of a sudden now some other kid is saying that? It can't be.
Yeah, it's just like, as long as you have to know, like, what your kid is
You got to know
capable
your
of
kid, man.
and what they were doing. And you just have to decipher, because, there are some little slick kids out here.
People will definitely come to you and try to tell you about your kid.
That
you've been raising in your house, and try to tell you about your kid, and that's not it. I mean, what it is, like I said, if you're gonna tell me that she's talking all day and running her mouth and minding other people's business, okay,
I agree with that.
You got me on that one. But you come to me anywhere else with something else that's crazy, nah, that's not it. Find something else to tell me about, not that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I know my kid goes through a honeymoon phase when school starts, and the honeymoon phase is over. She's already starting acting up already. Now she's making friends. She's doing her thing. It's on and popping. Now here we go. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. That's just what it is, you know.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So what else is going on, Sass? I mean, you know, so what else is going out there in the world right now? You know,
In the world right now.
in the world, right now. What we already know about, you know, Mr. John McCain, which again, like to give condolences to his family. You know, I have to give him, you know, the utmost respect as a soldier that fought for us, you know, and things like that. He's an honorable dude. You know what I'm saying? And he has to get his respect for that.
Yeah, that's
Right.
I have to give him that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah. You know, even though I may not agree with his politics, he still is an honorable dude.
Right. You know, it's just like that was his beliefs. Like as far as politics, that's what he believed in. But you know, morally as a man, you know, you gotta say, hey, you know, he stood up for certain things. So.
Yeah. Same thing with, you know, Aretha Franklin, you know, a legendary talent.
Yo,
All those pink Cadillacs.
Yo, that shit was
You see
hilarious.
that?
You
You
see,
see that?
they said Aretha Franklin took people home with her during her funeral. Had
Listen.
everybody
town.
passing. You ain't see that shit?
No, I ain't see it.
Everybody was asleep. That shit lasted like 5 hours. Like
long.
niggas died during that funeral.
You a lie.
It was
yo,
long.
if you need to see the memes.
Yeah.
They got people just like knocked out in that bitch.
Stop playing.
So
Yo,
funny.
because they was comparing. They was like John McCain funeral was an hour. Boom, out. Everybody gone. He buried.
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin had a whole concert, man.
God damn.
And she changed the outfit 3 times.
You a
Bruh,
lie.
That's what they said.
Oh my God.
bruh, that shit was hilarious.
Lord have mercy.
Hilarious.
Oh, Lord.
And it was doing memes about, everybody else who living or whatever, you know, Tony Braxton and all the old greats or whatever, whoever else is living or whatever, y'all got some. She was like, Aretha Franklin gave y'all a run for her money when she was alive. Now y'all gotta debate her at y'all funeral. Now y'all gotta you gotta go up against her at the funeral. Now yours can't be 4 hours. You can't just have a whole street full of pink Cadillacs or whatever. You can't have everybody there. Al Sharpton, freaking Clinton there. You know, you can't have those. You gotta have other people there. You gotta have like priests. You know what I mean? You gotta have flowers going out. You gotta have dancing angels from the sky. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it was
man.
like Aretha Franklin funeral was the funeral of all funerals.
Funerals, yeah.
Wow.
That shit was a
And
concert.
you know, she
bruh.
had what's the name there? Stevie Wonder singing his great songs. You know, ribbon,
Yo,
a ribbon, ribbon. Yo. He was
Damn.
just, oh my God, he was amazing. And
Yeah.
then they started talking about Ariana Grande being felt up.
Oh yeah.
What? What'd you say? Who? What?
What?
Ariana Grande, the chick. Yeah, that was disgusting.
They said that she got felt up.
You didn't see it?
By the preacher.
What
You
you
ain't
got
see
felt
it?
up? How she got felt up?
She got felt up by her breast, her left breast. 'Cause
Yeah, he was
like
just grabbing
groping
her. Yeah, he was
Ooh.
really
He was
groping her.
groping.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And like no matter how much, you know how like when you trying
And
to
she
move
was
her,
trying- yeah.
he kept
Grabbed
grabbing her
closer.
clothes. Yeah.
And like
Oh my
clenching
God.
her.
Yep.
Clenching
Like she
her
can't even
breast.
move. That's
my
a
God.
disgusting man.
Yeah.
Bruh.
And
Oh,
she
man.
has not made a statement yet. As of this podcast right now, where we're recording, she has not made a podcast. She has not made a statement.
Because I seen the little pictures of her, but I didn't know what was going on. I seen
yeah.
the preacher had his hand around her,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, nah, it was right under her titty. He was just grabbing. He was copping that feel.
Yeah, he was really like groping her. To be honest with you, I feel like I don't know if she's gonna come out with a statement, but it's either or. You know,
She might
everybody's
just-
smart,
she
so
might
it's
just leave it
either
alone.
exactly. Either she's not gonna say anything, either she's gonna come out with a statement saying she didn't feel any type of way, or she's gonna come out with a lawsuit.
Damn.
And that she was, you know what I mean, harassed and manhandled and molested basically in public at a
Ariana
funeral.
Grande. Okay.
But you know what I mean? Everybody, you know, it could go either way. She had on a very
Revealing outfit
yes, she did.
at
I
the
mean,
funeral.
it doesn't mean that they have to touch her.
Right,
at
exactly.
No.
I just feel like the dress was short. It was like it was a really cute dress.
It
Like,
was black.
Yeah, it was black. It was short.
Uh-huh.
You know, but it's like he had no reason to be grabbing on her like that. You
Oh,
know,
word?
he just had her like,
He just had her hemmed up.
yep, hemmed up, cuffed up. That's just crazy. It was just ridiculous. And he wouldn't let her go.
Wow.
That's
crazy.
the thing. He would not let her go.
That's crazy. That's just crazy.
So yeah, that was just crazy like that. I don't know what he was into, and it's just like it's public. Like, come on, bro.
Do you ladies like to be groped?
No.
You like to be groped?
Not for people who don't like.
Yeah, people who I don't know if I'm not into. Yeah, I like my dude to walk up on me, like if I'm over the sink or some shit. Walk up behind me and let me know what's popping.
Why you gotta be over the sink? You could just come and give you a hug. You want to be what's popping.
But that's not.
Who's
groping.
looking for something to be popping?
Hell yeah, it gotta be popping.
Oh my god!
Like I could be doing some shit simple, and he just say, "Hey, what's up, baby?" Oh, it's on and popping like that. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if I don't know you, you liable to get shot.
Oh my god! You don't like to be groped either, Miss Love? You hate being groped?
Not by people I don't love. Not by people I don't know. Not by strangers.
Yeah, stranger danger. Like ew.
Stranger danger.
Not by strangers.
That's so creepy. Somebody come up.
So
and
how would you? Okay, besides you doing that, let's say it's a person that you know, right? Let's say it's a person that you know, but that person is always like really, like always on you or like touchy feely and things like that. How would you let that person know? Like, listen, nigga.
Like you doing too much.
Would you let that person know something, or what would you do?
Nah, from my perspective, I'm straight vibe. I'm straight vibe. Like people already know, like if I'm in the mood for that or if I'm not in the mood for that, because I'm a straight like strong arm you.
Oh shit!
Like nah, man, I'm good. Like don't touch me right now.
I can see you strong.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's like, excuse me.
But like I'm good. Yeah. Like I will fucking do the whole movement. Like like move, twist, turn,
Wow.
bitch. No, like
Wow.
ill.
Wow.
Like when you touch me, it's ill.
Ooh.
Like the whole movement is ill.
Ooh.
Don't touch me right
Like
now.
you ever got
Greg.
people at work that like to put their arms around you and hold you and
Yes,
shit.
I do. Yes, I do. Yes,
And what you
I
do, you be like,
that's
"Come on,
exactly
man."
what I'm talking about right now. Like
Oh,
the whole
shit.
vision. Like that's exactly
You
what
can
I'm
see
talking
it.
about.
You can really physically see it.
Yes. I'm like, no, don't touch me. Ooh, no, and don't come up behind me, bruh.
Wait a minute. At work?
Yeah, like
My God.
don't come up. I'm at my locker. Like don't come up behind me, bruh.
What?
Don't do that, cause you about to get your ass smashed, bruh. Like you about to get your
Oh,
ass smashed.
My damn.
And then don't come at me no way, cause I might be done farted. Like move.
Now, did you have to put that part in there?
Yeah, cause
Damn.
most of the time when I'm by myself, I be farting.
Oh, okay. All right already.
And just
Damn.
move out the way. Then you come and you be like, oh.
You don't walk right up on the whole fucking fart bomb.
Oh, God.
Back the fuck up.
Look at Hefe's face. He
I'm
dying
just
over there.
saying. You know, walked up on a whole fucking fart bomb. Back up.
Oh,
You don't even know what mood I'm in right now. I'm menstruating right now.
Oh,
I'm menstruating right
next
now.
subject. Next topic, please. You're going too goddamn far. All right?
I'm just saying.
You're going too far now.
Nah.
Lord have mercy.
I'm just saying.
Podcast world didn't need to know that.
I'm just saying TMI, but I'm just saying all my
That's
women
the
gonna
truth.
feel me. All my women gonna feel me. When we want to be touched, we gonna let you know we want to be touched. If we don't want to be touched, we gonna let you know we do not want to be touched.
All right. But we don't need to know all about the other stuff.
I'm just saying you might walk up on a fart.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that menstruation part,
Oh, God. All right already. You
Yo,
said it already.
those
Okay.
farts
My God.
will knock you the fuck out.
Oh, God. All right
just
already.
saying.
Okay. We know. We got it.
It's deadly, bro.
We got the gist of the situation.
Like, I'm sorry, shit. You walked up on it. It's natural gas.
Exactly.
So y'all don't have no problems doing that in front of your
Nah.
significant other,
Nigga,
do
if you
you?
could go down and eat my vagina and do
Oh,
all type of shit, you
God.
should have no problem with me farting.
I'm just
Lord
saying.
have mercy.
We are one now.
But why can't you just keep it to a place? Don't you want it to be like pristine? It's like
Nah.
so sacred down there. It's like sacred. Like it's so sacred and so beautiful that nothing dirty happens there. Nothing.
Nothing dirty happens in my vagina, but at my ass, yeah. So I advise you do not eat my ass.
I did that to myself, so I'm not gonna go no further.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? So
Beware.
listen, we are one now. Like what's mine is yours. So you gonna get this fart.
Oh God, that is so disgusting.
I'm just saying. It ain't disgusting.
So
Part
disgusting.
of the
Hefe,
human-
do you like to be groped up?
What do you mean groped up?
Because I like to grab, like I told you before, like I'll walk up on a nigga and I'll just grab it real quick just to see what it's like. And then I'll look, if it's right, I'm going to look him in the eye like, ooh.
Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with that.
You know, but it's not, it's like a,
Ever you
Oh,
want
I'm
somebody
sorry.
to walk up on you and grab your pee-pee?
yeah.
No,
Wait,
if I know you.
Let me correct it.
There's some chicks that'll do that now. That has happened to me. I'm like, I said, damn, you doing it like that? Now, if I did that to you, would it be a problem if I do that? Can I do that to you now? Let me do it to you.
Be like, hey.
I do it back.
I'm
As long as I can do it back.
I just feel like if I'm the type of woman that's gonna walk up to you and fill up on you, grope up on your private parts, I'm definitely gonna need you to like grope up on my tetas.
That's right.
Like,
This one chick came and she said, yeah, I see that right between your pants. That look good. She was like, I want that. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Oh,
Because,
yeah,
no,
that's what you
like.
okay.
What I'm saying, it's not
You
like
can have it,
not
too.
like direct. I gotta correct it. It's not
I'm
just.
just saying what she said. She just
It's not
wanted to
just
say that. I had to
walking
tell her
up
that. What I'm
and
going to
just-
say? What am I saying?
It's not just gonna walk up and grab. Like if we in the
No,
club.
you a married man, Hefe.
No, this is way before.
Yeah, that
This
was
is
way
before
before.
that. That was before that.
Okay,
This is
okay.
before that. This is not recent.
You know,
Of course
if it's
not.
for my situation, if it's a big crowd, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking around, I'm like, oh, he look like he got it. Let me just bump into him real quick. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait. So wait, how is that gonna work? You mean let me bump into him? How you gonna bump into him with your hand and you grabbing it?
Because like, let's say if we
Niggas
in the
do
club.
it all the time.
Yeah.
Niggas do it all the time.
Niggas do it all the
Excuse
time.
me, grab your ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Or excuse me, little mama.
So just like
And-
I'm walking,
and
I'm
grab
squeezing
your
through,
ass.
and I'm just like, oh,
And squeeze it or just
And
rub their
some,
hand on
no,
it?
some niggas
they just
squeeze,
brush-
some
yeah.
niggas grab, and some niggas pinch.
yeah, yeah, they do pinch.
Some
Yeah,
niggas pinch.
yeah, they will
I don't
pinch your ass.
like that shit, bro. Don't fucking pinch
And
me.
what you do when they pinch your ass? What you do?
Yo, I will fucking nudge them, bro. Like you getting the elbow, bro. You
See,
definitely getting
I
the
understand
elbow.
like the little brush, like, oh my bad, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, you caught
You
your
ever
little
see guys?
feel.
You ever see guys like they'll see you and they try like guys like just try to rub up on you like they just get closer. and closer
Yeah, I'm
and
like,
put their-
ew,
put
that's
their-
that's perverted.
What you do then? What y'all do?
What? That when they try to get closer and closer and closer?
Yeah, when you see them, they just keep like you might be in a club or a tight
Yeah,
spot.
and they inching up trying to
know
rub,
what I'm
like
saying?
you feel it. They rub their.
Yeah, they rub.
I
their
know. I
cheek
can only
off you.
speak about situations as of now because I'm married or whatever. Like when I was
Right.
younger, it was a different situation because I wanted that. But now
What you,
that I'm,
wait a minute. When you was what?
I'm saying if I, when I was
When you wasn't
younger,
married. When you was younger.
Yeah, when I was younger and I was, I was out there in the clubs. Yeah, that's what I wanted, nigga. I'm out there for that. I'm out there for that nigga that's looking for that. I want to know who I'm eye candy for, and if I'm eye candy for you.
So wait a minute. So you telling me when you was out there like that, so nigga come and put their dick on your back, you was for that. You was
Bitch,
like,
I was throwing it back.
oh,
The
damn.
fuck,
Oh damn. Okay.
y'all.
The
Okay.
young life.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm living my young life. I'm
hey.
out there to throw it back. That's what I'm in the club for.
Yay.
I'm there to throw it back.
Oh my God.
You like what you see? Yes. And then don't let me turn around and like what
I see. Yes, that's a different.
Bitch,
too.
legs up. Bitch, on the ground. Bitch, I'm turning around. I'm jumping up on it. Bitch, I want to see if you can hold me while I'm
if he
grinding
look
up
good,
on you.
listen. If I feel somebody come pressing up on me and shit like that, and I turn around, he look good. I may just turn around and be like, hey.
Exactly. Bitch, you done turned
I don't
me
see you.
up.
I don't see you doing that. You
Okay.
ain't doing that. I do not see you doing that.
If I turn around,
This
just be
head,
like,
one here, I could see her trying to do some
quickly,
cra-
like,
I'm just
hey.
Hey, let me
Yeah,
see.
like, hey,
Hey.
but it's not gonna be like direct. It's indirect. Like I turn around, like, oh shit, like I bumped into him, like I accidentally grab him close, and I probably say you better stop playing because you gonna get what you looking for. Whisper that shit in his ear.
Nah, I'm going to show him with action.
Say,
Ooh.
hey,
He came and showed me with action. I'm finna action with action. Hey,
Jackson.
Show that shit
action
like,
with
hey.
action.
what Usher say? I want love in the club.
Yes, bitch, we fucking in
I
the
wanna
club.
make
What?
love in this club.
It's gonna be like we fucking. We gonna have on all our clothes, but we gonna be fucking.
That can happen in the club. You can be fucking in the club like that.
I'm just saying, yeah, with all my clothes in my younger days, hell yeah, absolutely. We what? Action with action, traction with traction. I'm throwing that ass back. Yes, especially if I like what I see, bitch. I'm doing all of that.
Ooh,
I'm doing all of that.
Lord have mercy. You
I'm
ladies
doing
are something
all
else.
of that. And I'm gonna give you my phone first. Here you go, give you my phone first, and then I'm gonna turn around and just make it happen, clapping.
Oh, you give the
clap,
phone.
clap,
You
clap, clap,
you
clap,
give,
clap, clap.
you give
Yeah.
the phone up first.
Put your number in there.
There you go. Let me get
Put
that.
your number in there while I'm backing it up. Ow. Who with it? Who with it? Who with it?
Oh.
You claiming it or no?
Oh.
You claiming it or no? Or no? I'm just saying.
Ooh, you gotta claim that.
Exactly.
That was me in my younger days, bro. Like
Yeah.
single days, single life.
College
Hey.
day, your college days. Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's what it is. That's what it is then. That's what it is then.
You sure you want this?
Mm.
You sure?
Like, is you sure? Is you ready for it?
Is you ready for it? Because I'm a lot to handle.
Oh my God.
And sometimes dude don't be expecting you to react back like that
No,
too. They'll be
at
like,
all.
"What the fuck?"
Exactly.
They'll be like, oh shit.
At all.
They don't be expecting that.
They don't be
like that?
expecting to be like, oh damn, she just as perverted as me.
Damn.
Yeah.
She with the friskiness.
She with the shit.
Yo, y'all with the shit. I'm with the shit now. Y'all with the shit now, huh?
We
Yeah.
with the shits. When it's time for the
All
shits,
type of
it's for
shit
the
start going through
shits.
his man. Damn, I could be in the shower with her. Damn, I could be in a car with her.
We could be in a movie.
Damn, we could be
all
in a
type of
movie with her.
shit.
Damn, I could take her to the tail with me. Damn, I could do all type of shit.
We could just be out. We could just
this-
be outside. Other people could just
yeah.
be watching
like,
us.
this could be my bitch. This could really be my bitch right now.
Lord have mercy, boy.
If young dudes out there, young females or whatever, young dudes, if y'all out there and y'all ain't behind a girl and y'all go, you go up behind a girl and she ain't trying to do all that, I'm just saying, like, she ain't with it.
She ain't with the
don't
shits.
like you.
she don't,
she don't like you.
She ain't feeling you.
Not for real.
She
That's
ain't
true.
feeling
Because
you.
if you feeling, I read something too. Like it's you know how these people be coming up with this shit on Facebook, but some of it should be true. She was like, it's vulgar. But she was like, the pussy drip different when you feeling a nigga, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
Like, for
It's
real.
the truth.
Like, he don't even have to do much.
Yeah.
It's already ready, piping,
Yeah.
moist, throbbing
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah.
That's the truth, though.
Really? Does it? That's what
Yes.
happens?
Like, it ain't
Yeah.
nothing like a
no.
nigga that's fly. You like,
Yeah.
oh, come get it now. But if
Oh.
it's just like a nigga that you got to get ready for, nah.
Oh God.
As soon
That
as
he
you
just don't do nothing for you.
yeah, he don't. It's just like you just fucking him because you want to fuck.
Exactly.
But it's just like it's a lot of work. But that nigga,
Exactly.
that got
The
you
nigga that's
open,
the nigga, exactly.
man.
You ready
That
to do
nigga.
You be
like,
thinking about him, right? You got to be
you ready to-
changing panties and shit.
Oh
Thinking
my
about him.
God.
Exactly. Like
Oh
you
my
just like
God.
like straight up, it's just all face.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people, like I won't, when I was younger or whatever, in that single life, in that life, living that life or whatever, I wanted a nigga to like me all face, like straight up, like you know what I mean? Not based upon what I did, what I had, or what was going on in my life or whatever it is. Like I just wanted you to, you know what I mean? It's the law of attraction. I'm attracted to you, you attracted to me, and everything else is a plus.
That's
Everything
Yep.
else is a plus.
Yep.
If I'm attracted to you and you're attracted to me, everything else is a plus, babe.
Yep.
real. It's just icing on the
Absolutely.
cake.
Everything else is icing on the cake because if I'm attracted to you and you're attracted to me, we gonna build.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We gonna build because off
Absolutely.
face, I like you and I'm attracted to you, and just based upon me seeing you, I actually love you. Just based upon seeing
Yep,
you, I love everything about you right now, and I don't know shit about you.
Exactly.
But I
Yeah,
love
for real.
everything about you as of right now.
Everything you seeing right now.
Everything I see right now, I love.
want that.
I love everything about you right now. I love the way you walk. I love your whole demeanor. I love the way you
Yeah.
talk. I love the way you approached me. I love your actions. I love the way you took charge. You know what I mean? I love the
Take
way. Yeah, I love the way you approached me. I love the way you handling me
That's
right
one
now.
thing, and that's
I
one thing
love
with some
that.
of you
Exactly.
ladies too. Y'all ladies don't like a timid nigga. Like
Oh, no.
like niggas who don't know, like, oh well, maybe later. But
See, I don't like a
yeah.
nigga that gotta ask questions.
yeah,
Oh,
you want
can I do
somebody to be
this?
like, get over it. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah.
get over here, but come here. Showing you what it is.
Example.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come here.
Example. Oh, does that feel good? Do you like that?
Oh, God.
Take this shit. This pussy mine. Take this shit. Come on this
No,
dick.
no,
Do
no,
that
no,
shit.
no,
Yes.
no,
Not
no.
the. Oh my God. Do you like it?
No.
Is it good enough for you?
You see, listen to
Is
me.
it long enough?
You see,
Shut the fuck up
that's
with all that
you.
shit.
But some ladies don't like that. Some ladies
Yeah,
don't,
that's that
But
buzzard
majority of these ladies out here, some ladies don't like that. Some ladies don't like that timid nigga, baby, can I make love to
Yeah, I
you?
want that shit.
I
Nah.
need you right now. Is it possible?
Yeah, like what the
What do you
fuck?
think about this right now?
I done dried up.
Some of
Nigga,
you
I
ladies-
was gonna give it to you,
some,
but
of you some of you ladies want to get tooken, boy. Y'all want to get, you want that nigga, you want the nigga just to come and take you and do things to you.
That's
Nasty things.
Listen, I don't want to have to answer your question like, oh, can we? Is this it? Yeah, no. I want a nigga that's gonna
You
make me
wanna-
say, oh,
you wanna-
yeah. That's my reaction.
You want a nigga
Not
to
that I
just-
have to answer you with that
You-
timid shit. You gotta really answer him.
You
Nah,
want
I'm
a
good with that.
nigga to just to take you, like
Hell yeah.
shut
Hell
your mouth
yeah.
up. Put your head down. Shut up.
Yeah.
Get on your knees.
Put your face. Then when you
Get on your knees.
he bring you up.
Open your mouth.
Then
Open your
push
mouth.
you down again.
Let me stop saying. Let me stop
You
talking
get
like
up
that.
catching breath.
This is a kid. This is a kid show. Let me stop saying.
This ain't a kid. We talk about that kid. This is an adult show.
Right, this is
How
an
the kids
adult show.
came.
Get on your knees. Open your mouth. Shut
Exactly.
your mouth.
Exactly.
That's
Open
right.
up your mouth wide. Put your tongue out.
Yeah.
I will never forget my second oldest sister. She was the one who had kids before everybody. My oldest sister didn't have no kids. My second oldest sister started having kids or whatever. She popped out with her first baby. My grandma was living with us at the time or whatever. And we made a joke. It was early as fuck in the morning. It was like 5:30 in the morning or whatever. My grandma was up trying to help everybody get up for school and everything like that or whatever. And my sister came in with her baby or whatever, and she started talking about her baby daddy and all this, and talking about how my mom was like, just talking to us, just venting basically about how my mom was like, oh my God, I don't understand how this happened. You so quiet. You don't do nothing. I don't
Always the
understand
quiet ones.
how this happened. Da, da, da. I was like, well, I mean, y'all obviously was fucking. You know,
that?
like straight up. Like, I was in the 10th grade. I was like, obviously, y'all was fucking. That's how the baby came up. And honestly, my mom wasn't there because she probably would slap the fuck out of me. But I was there, my sister was there, and my grandma was there. And we had a big laugh about it because we know how kids are brought about.
Yeah.
You gotta fuck.
Yeah.
You gotta fuck. You have to be fucking. It's just, that's it. Like, how else do babies come about? Come on now, mom.
Exactly. Like, now how
Like,
this
come
happened.
on now, mom.
You know how it happened. She was throwing that ass in a circle.
That's
Exactly.
exactly what she was doing. She was the quiet one too, wasn't she?
Yeah, absolutely.
So was the
Always in
quiet
her
one.
room. Always in her room. Always to herself. Out here being the biggest freak. Now she got more kids than everybody. And I love her to death. I love all the babies too. I'm
Freak
just
of
saying.
the week. Those be the
Yep.
quiet ones, boy.
That's
I'm
how
just
it
saying.
They be the first ones.
Mm-hmm.
They be the ones in the church choir, sitting in the front row.
Yep.
You know.
Sitting
The
right there
goody two
looking at the
shoes.
deacon
And
like
soon
he
they
gonna
come home.
get this
Yep.
ass later.
Soon they
The
come
goody
home after
two-shoes.
church, get
Yep.
something to eat, and get that
Yep.
thing smashed.
Yeah. The whole time, all she thinking about is getting smashed.
That's it.
Yep.
That's all that's on her mind.
That's all that's on her
Jesus
mind.
is supposed to be on her mind. She out there thinking about when I get home.
Thinking about getting
But
smashed.
you know what? The Lord said be fruitful, right?
That's right. Be fruitful and multiply.
Exactly. So, hey, throw that ass in the circle.
I don't know. I'm kind of stuck on my one though. I'm not gonna lie.
What,
'Cause
kids?
Everybody,
Yeah.
because everybody don't need kids, man. Everybody do not need kids.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everybody do not.
Mentally, I'm not ready for
Absolutely.
another child right now.
I just, you know what it is. The problem is, I'm just in a state where my son is 7 years old, and he's able to eat.
Be independent
You know
on
what
your
I
own.
mean?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
he's
You don't
able
want
to
you
watch
don't want to
himself.
start. You just don't want to start all over again.
The thing-
feeding,
Exactly.
bottles.
Diapers and crying. You're not sleeping at night.
But that's you know, when you think about as far as in me, my whole dynamic, my whole setup is not starting over. My whole setup is starting from ground 0. You know what I mean? The people that I know, the people that has always been around me, the people who I love or whatever, and building with them. Like, you know what I mean? No new friends type shit. You know what I mean? Just like, you know what I mean? Let's collab with the people who I know type shit, and let's build off of that. Like, no, you know, and that's my problem. Sometimes it could be a problem, and sometimes it could be something great. Sometimes it could be something negative. I don't know. It just, to each his own. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's just where I'm at with it. I prefer to be with people who I know and build with the people that I know. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Exactly.
And,
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, and then grow off of that or whatever. Because I know who's ever in my corner, they ain't gonna they already know me. You know what I mean? They're not gonna introduce me or put anybody in my path,
Yeah, in your
or
path,
whatever,
yeah.
that they know I will conflict with.
Right.
Because
Right.
they already know me. They've
Right.
been knew me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just feel like it's more of my whole comfort zone. I don't know.
Agreed. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's real.
I definitely
That is
agree
real.
with that.
Quick, that is real, Miss Love. Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
I hear you. I hear you.
Just saying.
So what else is up, ladies? Talk to me. Tell me something, baby.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah,
me something,
yeah,
ladies.
yeah.
Talk to me. I want to hear some things. I want you ladies to tell me some things that's on your mind. Maybe something I can help you with, something I could answer for y'all. Maybe there's a question you may have. Talk to me. Tell me something.
Question wise,
I know it's hot in here though. I'm not gonna lie.
you always hot, but I don't really have no questions. You know, I don't know. I just been working. I've been grinding.
You been grinding?
Yeah, just knocking out records and stuff like that.
That's good. Yeah, I see your work. Yeah, you doing your thing, baby.
Yeah,
Definitely.
just
You
grinding. That's
doing
all.
your thing.
Ain't really
doing-
no questions. I'm just
doing
trying
your
to
thing.
stop working this 9 to 5. That's it.
I'm telling you, we getting there. Trust
Yeah,
me,
we
getting
almost
there.
there.
We
We almost
got
there.
we got the blueprint. We just got to lay it
Mm-hmm.
down and put it down and really, we got the foundation. We just got to build off it. Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Once we just keep building off of it, and I think we'll succeed. We just got to stay focused and just keep moving, pushing forward.
Exactly.
Definitely.
And we just got to get more deep in depth with the community and expose this podcast to everybody, because I think it's a real winning concept, because we all raising kids.
Of course.
We got a lot of mothers and fathers out there, single parents together raising kings and queens that we want to have a conversation with.
Exactly.
And maybe they could teach us something. Maybe we could teach them something.
Right. Agreed.
By them dropping us emails and giving us feedback and telling us what's good and what's not. We could do better.
But yes, we working on, we have a lot that we working on for the Raising Kings podcast. So
Yeah,
y'all, stay tuned. It's just getting bigger and better, baby. Remember I said the Raising Kings podcast is the hottest podcast in the nation.
Absolutely,
right.
absolutely, and we're gonna get there. We're gonna try to touch everybody we could touch, and have good content and good conversation.
Right.
That's
And
all
we're
we're
working
trying
on
to
some
do.
good quality teas and good quality clothing for you
Yeah,
guys.
absolutely. We got some good merch coming. Good merch coming. You know what I mean? So we
Definitely.
definitely doing what it do right now. We trying to really put it together for you guys out there in the podcast world.
Exactly. So when you like, share, subscribe, and you tag 3 people. Matter of fact, when you do that, make sure you tag Hefe, Sassy, Lady Love. Put the hashtag Sassy, Lady Love, Hefe.
Right.
Or Mr. Nobody in that.
That's
and
right.
we, I'm looking out for them tags. And when y'all do all that, we going to send y'all a free Raising Kings podcast t-shirt.
That's correct.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Hit us up. You can also hit us up in the Gmail, raisingkingspodcast@gmail.com, or do it on Twitter. Say, hey, send me a shirt. Sassy, what up? Say, I need a shirt. You know what I'm saying? When you show us that you're a follower of the podcast, liking and subscribing and
Right.
doing all them things, we definitely going to send you a nice little package.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Right.
Absolutely.
We on iTunes, we on Google Play, we on the Anchor app. It's just so much in store. We got a lot going on. There's no excuse why you guys cannot reach us, because we there on YouTube. You want to do the iTunes thing, you want to do the Google thing, because Hefe and Lady Love is iPhoneers, and I'm Samsung. So iPhone hit up the Apple,
That's
and then
right.
here with the Samsung you hit up Google. So we are there for you guys.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just
All
make sure you hit us
streams.
up. All your topic ideas, your discussions, you want to add anything, even comment on the videos on YouTube. We here and we going live soon for y'all. So make sure y'all tune in
Yes,
for that.
yes.
Just putting
And-
everything in place for y'all.
Yes, and also one more thing I want to say. I want to say congratulations to Andrew Gillum.
That's
And I
right.
want everybody to know.
yes.
Everybody to know. Make sure November 6th. I'm gonna keep saying it from here on in till November 6th. We got to make sure we get out there and vote.
Right.
We got to vote this man in, Andrew Gillum. Politics is politics. Politicians are politicians. But I think we need to just try to vote our own in. You know what I'm saying? So,
Absolutely.
Speaking on that, y'all know I went out to vote in the primaries or whatever
Did
for
you?
the whole Andrew Gillum or
Absolutely,
whatever.
yeah.
But being that I've moved to a different, I'm no longer in Dade.
Right.
I'm now in Broward
Yeah.
County. I wasn't registered.
Oh,
yeah,
and
you
I
gotta
didn't
make sure-
understand that.
You
Yeah.
got to make sure you go to your local. You got to make sure you go to your county where you register to vote to make sure you switch that over.
Yeah.
To make sure you're ready for November 6th. So make
Exactly.
sure.
Make
And a
sure-
lot of people
yeah.
out there make
that they
sure, because
registered.
these jokers
You're
out
not.
here. These jokers
Yeah.
out here are knocking a lot of people
Oh
off the
yeah,
registries.
exactly.
So make sure you registered. Make sure all your stuff is on point. So when you go down there, they not turning you away.
Right.
And even still, they when you went down and they said you wasn't registered, they still supposed to give you. I think they should give you a provisional ballot to let you vote.
No,
they
they
should
didn't.
not have denied you.
They did.
So a lot of people out there, when you go down to go vote and stuff, don't take no for an answer. They got to get you in there, and you got to vote.
Yes, let's take back this house, y'all. Let's
Right.
take back this
You
house.
gotta
We
do
got
it.
we
You
got to
gotta
get
do it.
we got to get Project Orange up out of
I'm
there,
telling you.
because that man is a nutcase, yo.
And the first thing we got to do, we got to support our local
Right.
officials.
Right.
You know,
The ones
city
who in the
council.
city,
You know,
exactly.
in education, we need
Right.
to get them in there, man. We need to find out.
Right.
I'm not saying vote blind, but do a little research on that person and find out who they are. Find
You
out
have
who
enough
voting in.
time to do research before
Absolutely, man.
the primaries and everything come
Before
around.
November.
You
Yeah.
know, so you do like every 2 years, you're gonna do like your local stuff.
Yeah.
So you have well more than enough time for you to do your little research and see what's going on in your communities and stuff like that. Because we have to stop voting blind.
Exactly.
Right, absolutely. And I think right now for this voting season that's coming up is really for real. It's really vote or die, man. It's really crucial.
Oh yeah, man.
Because a lot of our rights and a lot of our things, and like I said before, what these jokers out here is trying to do, the name of the game, is not just all this Donald Trump distraction shit. It's not it. It's trying to change the Constitution.
Yeah. Right.
If our Constitution is changed, we're gonna wake up one day. I'm telling you, they're
We're
gonna
gonna be
say
back on the plantation.
the plantations are open, niggas. Back to the
Right.
plantation.
Right.
Because
Oh,
I
you know,
read somewhere
I'm telling
where
you,
it was
that's what it is.
Is it a governor or a senator or something like that? He got state funding to open up a cotton plantation.
I didn't hear about that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm gonna have some more information next
I
show
wouldn't
for
be
that.
surprised, but I'm telling you, the name of the game. We watch TV. We're gonna hear, oh, Donald Trump is this, Donald Trump is that, all this,
But
that,
it's
and the
a
third.
bigger picture.
It's a bigger picture than that. These jokers are working behind the scene, and the name of the game, change the Constitution. What do we work off of? What is the rules and the law of the land? It's our Constitution. If they change that Constitution, man, they could set back our voting rights.
Yeah.
They could take away our voting. They could take away all types of stuff.
Exactly.
We could really literally wake up one day and they could be like, hey,
Back in
you don't own shit no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
You know
it
what I'm
all
saying?
away. Yeah.
And that's what they're trying to do. And right now they scrambling because they know they outnumbered. So when they at this point, they willing to do whatever it takes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to be
Exactly.
careful. We got to really be aware of that and stay
Yeah.
woke.
100%. I believe
Stay
that. Like,
woke.
you guys have to stay woke. Number
Yeah,
one.
man, we gotta stay
Number
woke.
two, like, if I leave you guys with anything, like, just, you know what I mean? Power is awesome. The Stars channel is awesome. That whole I Love Fix My Life, all of that hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, Love and Hip Hop and all that
Love and hip hop.
BS
All
is-
that's awesome. That's amazing. You know what I mean? That Orange is the New Black. All of that. You know what I mean? That whole what it is, claws, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
all those
all that-
wonderful
Yep.
All them damn
distractions.
TV shows.
Listen, turn that shit off for a second. You know what I
telling you,
mean?
man.
That'd be better read.
Only because your future depends upon it, and your children's
Absolutely.
future depends upon
Yeah.
it. And those of you who don't have children, listen. What about your nieces and your nephews? Their future depend upon it. So if you don't care about nothing, you know what I mean, care about your family. It's
Right.
always family first. You
That's
know what
really
I mean?
what it is,
And at the
exactly.
end of the day, it does not matter. Everybody who out there, you know, in the African American community who believe and still segregated, because we are segregated amongst the African American
Yeah,
community.
absolutely.
As far as in Haitian, as far as in Jamaican and Bahamian and all these differential stuff. Listen. All these people care about is the color of your skin.
Yep.
You understand me? It does not matter what you speak. The language that you speak is irrelevant. You understand me? We need to rise above that whole language barrier. We need to use that and you know, lock arms.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
We need to lock arms with the Haitian community. We need to lock arms with the Bahamians and the Jamaicans. We need to lock arms. All black African Americans, we need to stand as one.
Yo, people who standing on the sidelines and saying, well, it's not me. They not messing with me. It's not affecting me. I'm making my money. They not, listen,
Okay.
they might not be coming after you today, but I promise you, they coming for you too. Anybody who stand on the sidelines and looking at the outside, looking in, thinking that it's not me, and somebody else getting prosecuted across the street, trust me, once they finish on that side of the street, they coming to your side of the street
yeah.
too.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And we're always the first ones to suffer. Our
Oh,
brown, yellow, and black people, we're always the first one to get the low end of the totem pole,
Yeah.
and we're the first one to suffer. So,
Yep.
I mean, we just need to do what we could do. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And try to make something different for our kids. And that's what we're trying to do.
Exactly.
These
Yeah.
freedoms and stuff like that, like we sitting here having this podcast, having freedom of speech. I'm telling you, we can wake up one day and it's going to be all gone. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
And this is what
100%.
these jokers are doing right now as we speak. They're trying to make this thing happen. You know, and they're trying to distract us. They're trying to, you
Right.
know, look over there. Look what's going on over there while they across the street stealing everything.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these countries with the most kind of upside down governments, They want their governments like that. They want to have that upside. You want to be all crazy and upside down because that's when they could do the most crazy stuff, the most stealing and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we just got to be aware, man. If we like the freedoms that we have and the things that we doing with our kids and having that type of freedom,
Go out and vote.
we got to go and vote, man.
Yeah, because
We gotta go and vote.
we won't get this house back.
I'm telling you.
It's a done deal.
I'm telling you.
Definitely.
I'm telling
'Cause
you.
Listen, they
For real.
already have their people in place. You understand me?
telling you.
They have their people in place.
Yo, right
they have
now-
people in places.
Right now, as we speak, they're literally sending people out of this country, not giving them their passports, not giving them visas, who are United States citizens, yo.
Exactly.
United States citizens. So if you think they can't come for you, nigga, they
Don't
coming.
think that. Don't think
You
that.
understand what I'm
And,
saying?
You know, yeah, you could rebel. Yeah, you can fight. Yeah, you could raise up in arms and all of that. But at the end of the day, you got to think smart. Like,
Yeah.
it's going to be just you going up against the whole National Guard, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
well,
Or the
that-
whole
but that's
army
where,
or the
like you
whole
said-
government. You know, it's just you. Because if you don't have people behind you, your little block, your little 7-1, your little 6-0, your little, you know what I mean, 62nd, your little Broward County. Bro, they
That shit
got
ain't gonna be nothing.
states. You understand? They got ships. You understand? They got planes. You
But
know
I
what I
tell
mean?
you something. If we all get together and stand together
Right.
and come together and not
Right.
be divided,
Right.
they can't stop the movement.
Let's get together. Let's be one. Let's get together. Let's put aside our differences and let's do what's gonna make us all happy. Cause let me tell you, the past year, these people they are looking at the numbers. These one thing that they do, they look at the numbers. The number, and it's been all across YouTube, it's all across all social media, whatever, about the number of black women owned businesses that are on a rise. Okay.
Okay.
Past the last 2 years or whatever, black owned women businesses have been on the rise. Black owned women entrepreneurship, small businesses are on the rise. If you think that certain people don't find that offensive or feel like they you know what I mean, you taking something from them, or now you getting a piece of the pie, they do not want you to have a piece of the pie. And if you think that it's nothing that they can do to take that from you, you're sadly mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
You are sadly mistaken. All of that hard work, all of that grinding, all of that stuff that you did on your own, all of that hard work, that footwork, that hitting the
gone.
pavement, beating the pavement, all of that for nothing.
Absolutely.
Because the law will always stand. You
Absolutely.
understand me? We need to get in tune with the law.
Yep.
We need to get in tune with the law. Let's not fight the law. Let's get educated on the law.
Right.
You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? Let's not fight the law. I'm done fighting with that.
And
you know
get
what I mean?
behind
Yeah.
our brothers and sisters that
right.
are into politics. Let's get
Exactly.
behind them. Let's give them
That's
the
right.
support.
Exactly.
Just like the other, not just whatever. The other side, they stick together. They put their people through. So we got to do the same thing for ours.
Exactly. For each
That's
other.
right. We got to support, man. We got to support. That's what's up. For real.
Yeah, definitely. Because it's a scary time, man. It's just scary. Like everything is so tense in the world.
Very.
You know, all these rallies and stuff like that, and you
Very.
see the hatred in their eyes off of somebody's skin color.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's scary. It's
telling
very
you.
scary.
And
So
it's-
we have to fight them with knowledge. We have to fight them with smarts.
Right.
Yes.
We have to outthink them.
Yep. Absolutely.
Outthink
Definitely.
them.
Absolutely.
Definitely. We need to get behind these people and not fight them off. You know, all these people that are really standing up and protesting and have the time to do that. Like, don't downfall them and be like, oh, I don't have time to do that. Oh, I don't want to jeopardize my job for that. Oh, listen.
I mean,
end of the day,
we're gonna have
these
to make
people
these
really-
sacrifices.
Yeah, they
Yeah, we
fighting
do.
for us.
We
They
definitely
really
do. We
are.
gotta
They
do it.
really are rallying for us.
But
They're
that's the
rallying
thing.
for freedom.
That's the thing. We have to stand behind them.
Yeah.
Those people that are being martyrs for our future, we have to say, okay, well, we got to get together. We got to pay their bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
For
got to
sure.
do that because they out here on the front lines for us, and
Yeah.
that's what we got to work.
And I'm telling you,
Doing
I
better
was
as a
never
community.
one to be outspoken and talk about, yeah, let's get to these politics, let's go out there, let's vote. But on this one right here, the stuff that I see that's happening,
scary,
and the thing
man.
the stuff that's going on, that I know that can happen, and what they got trying to have planned for us, yo, we got to speak up. We
Yeah.
can't stay quiet.
And my family,
Cannot stay quiet.
both sides are island descended.
Yeah.
So it's like that's my whole family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if we don't stand up and get these rights and all this stuff
Yeah.
back in order,
People sitting back. There's a lot of people out here sitting
It's
back.
gonna be a problem.
No, I'm gonna vote with my wallet. My wallet is what counts. Man, get the
Okay,
fuck out of here.
exactly.
If you ain't worth more than $2-3 million, you ain't doing nothing. You're not voting for your wallet because they're not fixing nothing for you.
Listen,
okay, the
and they
taxes
not
and stuff they're
hiding.
not fixing for you.
They're
all right?
not hiding.
You know what I mean?
They're putting
So-
it on their cars.
Yep, it's
Man,
there.
They're putting their blue stripes on their cars. They're putting their the whole Confederate flags or whatever.
I said this on the
their
last. I said this on the
car-
last.
their
I said
cars.
this on the
They're
last
letting it be
podcast.
known.
I said this on the last podcast. There's only one flag of this country,
Mm-hmm.
and anybody else flying another flag besides that, they are enemy combatants of the country. They need to be arrested
Mm-hmm.
and prosecuted by the fullest extent of the law. They are treasonous. Though that rebel flag does not stand in these United States. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So anybody who's flying that flag, you already know what they're about. You understand what I'm saying? Straight up
Exactly.
and down.
Exactly.
That flag was built for racism. It was built for slavery. They
Yep.
were fighting to keep black people in chains. That's what they're trying to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
and that's
saying?
why they're upset. They're
So anybody who's saying, "Oh no, it's my heritage," nigga, you better sit down. That
exactly.
your uncles and brothers and grandfathers who fought in that war were stomped out. They tried to separate from these United States. So you need to go sit yourself down. You might be lucky that we ain't putting you in jail for what they
Exactly.
did.
Prime
Exactly.
example, the movie, what it is, the United Nations or something, United something or whatever, when the man went up against the whole Confederacy or whatever, the black man.
Nat Turner.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Nat Turner movie. You know what I mean? Prime
And seeing the same shit,
examples.
niggas ain't gonna support that.
Exactly. And all of them got slaughtered or whatever, and everybody else was still at the house being, you know what I mean, being slaves or whatever.
Yeah.
And this man is going out and really fighting for our future as a people.
Yeah.
Right,
Not
man.
caring if
Telling you.
you this, that, or the third, just because you are my people.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
We as a people
telling you, man.
need to stand up.
Got to.
We as a people need to lock arms. We as a people need to go out and vote.
Got
Go out
to.
and vote.
You got
You
to.
have any questions about voting, here, we will help you. Just
Exactly.
email us, hit
Right.
us up on Twitter. Yo, I'm in such and such and such zone.
Right.
We need to know what we got to do to vote
Right.
or to educate. And I'm going to send you
Right.
guys some links
We're
and
gonna
different things
push
that y'all
that
need
out
to do.
either way. We're gonna push that out either way on the
definitely.
site or whatever.
We're definitely
Raising
gonna
Kings
do that.
Facebook page.
Right.
Look for us on
Yep.
all of our separate IG or social media accounts. You can always follow us or whatever, and we'll have the information up there for you, and you can find it if you're in Florida, especially the Floridians. You know what I mean? Because now we have Trump talking for us, saying, "Oh, Gilliam is not. That's not what Florida needs."
Exactly.
And he's out here golfing.
And he talking
Exactly.
about this.
He
talking
doesn't
about
know
this,
what
and
we need.
His opponent talking about
Exactly.
this stuff. We can't monkey this up like
Exactly.
we some damn fools.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna bring our
Because-
monkey ass out and come and vote. That's what we're gonna do.
Exactly.
Simply
Yeah,
because
that's what we gonna do.
us as black people have always been like sold based upon our grit, based
Mm-hmm.
upon our weight, based upon what we can do for them, or based upon talent,
Yeah,
entertainment.
it was never
We
about our
are
knowledge.
Always,
Now we have to be smart.
Exactly. You can never be smart with them. You were not looked at as being smart.
Mm-hmm.
You're looked at as a form of entertainment.
Yeah, because that's what
Okay.
they did when they were selling the slaves on the block.
Exactly.
It was okay. Oh, this man is big. He can lift this and lift
Exactly.
that.
Exactly.
Oh, she's a beauty. She's good for bearing this and doing this and
Exactly.
doing that. Oh, he's very talented. He
Exactly.
could he could play the guitar and all type of stuff. That's what it was, and that's what they still see us as today. So let's get out of these trends. You know what I'm saying? More educators. Let's get behind these politicians. Let's get behind these lawyers. Let's get behind these doctors because this is our future.
Right.
Telling
You know what I'm saying? These people don't want nothing for us. So if we have to build our own little nation within this country, that's what we got to do.
Exactly.
Black-owned hospitals, black-owned banks, black-owned grocery stores, black-owned clinics, black-owned everything. And
Right,
that's
'cause
what we got to do.
we-
Black-owned, black-owned, black.
We do not have any black-owned grocery stores. Where
I
are
think
the
there's only
black-owned
one.
grocery
There's like
stores?
this one lady I seen. It was on social media. I think she's out in L.A. in California. First black woman in California to own her own big grocery store.
Wow.
Straight up.
There we go. That's
First
what's
black,
up.
Black woman too.
That's it.
Crazy.
Black woman.
Leaders. We
I
are
think,
leaders.
I think she's in Crenshaw, in California, in L.A. somewhere, and whatnot. First black woman.
Cali is different though. Cali is even trying to separate themselves from the United States because it's just
but
a
let me
different.
tell you something though. That you see.
Cali is a whole.
But
Like,
let me
I
tell you
love the way
something.
Cali operates.
That was all the fraud because it was a Russian them Russian bots that was promoting that, trying to say California should secede from the United States and try to split it in two. It's bullshit, man.
That's
It's
all
all
them
bullshit,
trying to
man.
separate us.
That's, I'm telling you, it's all about separating the divide, man.
Remember, the
Separating conquer.
United States has always been looked upon as the greatest nation.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
the wealthiest nation. You know what I mean? Having everything. We are envied.
Yo,
and
that's-
now these outsiders are trying to divide us from within.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
exactly
divide
what they're
from
trying to
within.
do within.
Divide
Exactly.
and conquer.
That's it.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
And
That's
they know
it.
that.
And
it's
some of these jokers out here is falling for it.
Just
Yeah.
like
They
J.
falling
Cole
for it.
say, and Trump out here manipulating these poor white folks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what he says.
Absolutely.
Trump out here manipulating these poor white folks because they
Yeah.
don't know no better.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Because they don't know no better.
I'm
All
telling you.
them saying them Confederate boys and all these racist people don't hide. Don't go back into hiding when
they
shit
not-
change.
Oh yeah, they're gonna go back under their rock. But you know what is good? A lot of them is exposing themselves. So now we know exactly who's who.
Exactly.
You understand?
Right.
And
Exactly.
anybody who stand on the sideline who's not talking against it, they down with that thing too.
Right.
Simple and plain.
Right.
Simple and plain. Straight
I
up.
agree. So just go out and vote, guys, because that's really what we really need you guys
Absolutely.
to
Just go and
understand.
vote.
Go out and vote.
man.
Go vote. Rock the vote.
If not for
What's up?
you, do it for me. If not for me, do it for your mom. If not for your mom, do it for your sister. If not for your sister, do it for your brother. If not for your brother, do it for your child. If not for your child, do it for your niece. If not for your niece, do it for your nephew.
Yes. Do it for your family, man. Do it for yourself.
Do it.
Hit us up on Raising Kings Podcast at gmail.com, Raising Kings PC on Twitter, Raising Kings YouTube, Raising Kings everything. The brand is here.
Raising King.
And this is the checkout. This is your girl Sassy.
And it's your girl, Lady Love.
And this is Hefe, Mr. Nobody.
Go
AKA.
vote, y'all. Go vote. Go vote. Go
That's
vote.
Go
Vote.
vote. Go vote. Go vote.